Hi everyone, welcome to another terrain direct video. This is going to be my January painting challenge, although not all of it will get done just in January. I'm going to try and do this over, I was originally going to give myself 3 months to get this done, and that's what I'm going to set out for the Eldar, but it's going to be actually a 6-month project because I've actually got these guys down here as well, which I'll go through in a bit. So I'm gonna sort of go over here to start with. So as you can see here, I've got the avatar. The reason why he's not got his base at the moment is I'm going to custom build a base for the avatar because I don't like the base, the original round base. So I'm going to completely change that and put him on his own customised base. Because I want like a lava, maybe standing like in a lava pool or something similar to that. Then we've got my Farseer, just that, that's not Farseer, is it? That's an XR. Oh, I've forgotten. Whatever it is, yeah, but we've got him as well. The Warlock, I'm going to have to pan the camera because I've zoomed in a bit too far. My Warlock, I can't find the rest of these guys, for the love of me I don't know where. I originally had 6 of these and I've only got 1. I don't know where he's gone, or where the rest of them have gone. I know I had 6 because I had 6 individual. I wouldn't have just bought 1 on their own. I don't do things like that. So I don't know where the rest of them gone, but he's going to get painted up. So over here, I found some more Guardians this morning actually, when I was actually looking for the rest of the Wraith Guard. So I've still got some of those to build up, and it was one of the ones with the gravity platform. I need to sort of move this up, don't I? It was one of the ones with the gravity platform, so I'm building them up. Hopefully they'll be done today. So, but if not, doesn't really make much difference. I can get them done, but that is going to be another squad over there. So we'll pan over to this side. So, oh, come on. This tripod is supposed to be like really sensitive, but it tries to self-balance itself into the middle. My swooping hawks over there, and next to them we will go over here. The howling banshees, almost forgot then for a second. And then we've got another Guardian squad with gravity platform. Now the other 2 miniatures for their platform, I have got them. I just forgot to bring them down with me. I couldn't bother going way back upstairs to go and pick them back, to go and sort through them to find them, but they are getting painted as well. So I've got the Walker over here. Obviously notice he's not got his guns. Most of these bits have not actually been glued together yet, so if you see, a lot of it's being held on by blue tack at the moment. So he's actually probably one of the most fragile ones that's actually on this table at the moment, because the slightest bit, if you knock it, it pretty much just dismantles right back. And the reason why I haven't glued pretty much anything is because it just makes it easier for painting. So my Wave Serpent, again, I'll pull that off. As you can see, it's unpainted. Obviously the pilots, I've put all the pieces actually in the cargo area at the back of that. So even the weapons haven't even been glued on. See, they've been blue tacked or held on by pressure. 3 jet bikes at the back here. Obviously these have not been glued. Even the flight stands have not been glued to them, they're just held on by pressure. So that's them 3. I've got my shining spears over this side. Again, they're all, I'll take one of them off. So as you can see, they're not glued either. Even the riders are all separate as well. So it's just easy for painting. And last but not least over here is we have my, now let me think, this is Wraith Knight over here. Again, he's not glued. The legs are pretty much glued, the rest of it's held on by pressure. Apart from the head's glued on. So the whole colour scheme for this army is I'm going with like the black, yellow and bone sort of colour scheme. And that's the way I'm going. I have got a Wraith Lord somewhere. Now I don't know where. I thought it was in a bag with my Reverend Titan, and apparently that bag is at my friend's house in Melton. So my guessing is that the two of those models are sat in a backpack which I left some months ago at one of my friend's houses after he was having a battle. Both of them are unbuilt, but he wanted to see the kits, so I took them with me. And I remember leaving my backpack with some stuff in it. So maybe that's where the rest of these guys are. Who knows? But I have got those two models. They'll get painted. That's not going to be in this challenge. They'll get painted up separately, and I'll do a separate section for that when I get them back. So that's gonna. I think that I'm going to try and get that done in 3 months. Which I don't know where. I'm a slow painter, so for me that's a challenge. It is a challenge for me to do something like that in 3 months. So what I'm also going to be doing as well is I'm going to be painting these guys up. Now this is not all of them. I still have like quite a lot more sprues of these to make up, and there's more stuff on the way. So I've got down here, these are my Kings of War Undead Army, which is here. So I've got my skeletons, I have my ghouls, and I have my zombies. So there's going to be 20 skeletons. In the end, in the final army, there'll be 60 skeletons. There will be 40 ghouls. There will be 100 zombies. I currently have 60 and another 20 on the way. Is that right? 60, 20, no, 40 on the way. I actually have 60 of these at the moment, and there's 40 of them on the way. So that'll give me the 100. I have werewolves on the way. I have Reverend skeletons. They're on their way. There'll be 20 of those. So there'll be a whole lot for the Kings of War army as well. And then I've got all my vampires and command sets as well to do on that as well. So yeah, so I've got all them to do. So I'm going to give myself another 3 months after this project, or between it. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because sometimes I get bored painting the same paint scheme over and over and over and over again, and I just like to break up the monotony. So maybe I'll paint a unit of something and then paint 5 of these, then go back to the next unit, 5 of another one, back to another unit, 5 of something else, and I'll just keep doing it like that. There's 3 things on here that I'm really going to enjoy painting. Oh, hold on, there is another. We have this as well. I just forgot to take this out of the box. This was partially started some time ago, so I've got a Viper jet bike. This was partly started, and I never finished it. Didn't even realise I'd started it. But I'm not going to strip the paint off of this. But this is not the paint scheme that I'm going to go for. So I'm going to paint over this red. I'm going to take it back to black, and because obviously I'm going to go for the black, bone and yellow sort of scheme. Not sure what colour to do my gems yet. Excuse me. The reason why I'm going to go for the black and bone sort of colour scheme is I have an Undead Army already, and I don't want, if the two of them, there's a good chance that the two of them will fight each other, and it's just going to be a whole wash of red miniatures. Plus, if I put these on my display case, the stand, they'll be standing right next to the Blood Angels, then it'll just be a whole mishmash of red and black, and I don't want that. I want to sort of define them, so I'm going to go for the black and bone sort of look. Obviously there'll be different things in there as well, like for instance the Swooping Hawks, they'll be a different colour. My Dire Avengers, they'll be pretty much the colour that they're supposed to be, but they'll have my scheme inbuilt in there somewhere. But as I was saying, the three miniatures that I'm really looking forward to painting on here is the Avatar, the Wave Serpent, and let's see if we can get the whole sort of army in here when I'm talking here, and this fellow over here. I'm going to really enjoy painting them. I just know it. I like painting big models, especially like ones that make a bold statement. So yeah, that's it. I know it's been a little bit longer than I wanted it to. As I said at the beginning of the video as well, like I said, I'm going to put myself onto 6 months because there's something else that I want to do in the middle of this as well. That'll be a completely different video, so stay sort of tuned for that one. But I'm going to leave it at that and say, have a great new year. Happy wargaming, guys.